A game has been selected, and it is The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time.
Finally,
People
dude.
have been trying to get us to play this game for so...
Hey guys, Nolan here. One sec. This is my favorite video game song ever. For many reasons. This is my favorite game of all time. I've played it many times. My childhood is this game. I compare every other game to this game in some way. It's very popular. I'm sure it's many of your favorites out there as well. It's finally time to play it on New Game Plus, and thank you, seriously, like, it's a meme, it's a joke, it's funny, but thank you to the producers for submitting this game. I know that you've been wanting to get it for a long time, and it's all because you just want to see me love a game very deeply, and I really appreciate that, so thank you for getting Ocarina of Time on here. I have played it, obviously, many times before, so this isn't a first play. It's your first time watching me play it. Maybe I'll change the title. I will try to keep myself contained here. My goal with this is to maybe get us through the Great Deku Tree, and I'm going to have to speed up if I'm going to do that. Like, no Kenny jokes in the name this time. Like, no disrespect. It's Link, okay? It's Link. Ocarina of Time is a 3D Zelda for the N64. 1998, in the vast deep forest of Hyrule. Long have I served as the guardian spirit. I am known as the Deku Tree. I'm going to try not to cry. Like, seriously, I'm going to try not to cry. The children of the forest, the Kokiri, live here with me. Each Kokiri has his or her own guardian fairy. However, there is one boy who does not have a fairy. Oh my... This game is extremely quality and very impressive. Even for when it came out, what they were able to fit on the cartridge and just explore with this 3D environment, this was new, right? N64 is new. Here we have Navi. I'm not going to read everything, it will take a long time. You can read it if you want. I can't skip this, so we're not going to Kenny this unless I'm like super long on time, but you know what? I don't care. This is my game, okay? This first play is going to be as long as I want it to be. Before this, we had A Link to the Past, we had the original Zelda, we had amazing Zelda games. We knew what Zelda was, we knew who Link was, who Zelda was, but not in this setting. And so they just did such a killer job adapting it and then defining it even further for the future. So we begin the game in Kokiri Forest. This is Link's home. This is the home of the Kokiri. The Great Deku Tree oversees it, as you saw earlier. And the Deku Tree feels something within him that is wrong. Something in his spirit that's terrible. Something terrible is happening. And so he sends Navi to go get Link. Because there's something about Link that is special. And I'll not spoil it, just in case you haven't played it. I did some speedrunning before the game like really got destroyed in the last 4-ish years, 3-ish years. I just prefer this game casually. I like to spectate it as a speedrun, but I prefer... Well, I'm already like falling into speedrun strats right here with the backflip off. We're gonna get some rupees in these bushes right here because we're gonna need... There it is. We're gonna need to buy something. Oops. By the way, it's been a long time since I've used the N64 controller with this game. I usually use a GameCube controller, but we're rocking true to form here. And we're getting rupees, blue in here, and we're gonna get the sword. So the Kokiri sword so that we can go do the Deku Tree. I don't want there to be many edits in this first play just because I feel like it's more appropriate to just play it straight up. So that's what we're gonna try to do here. Oh. Again, N64 controller is gonna be working against me here. My muscle memory lies with the GameCube controller, which has a stubbier joystick, and the N64 like long, skinny joystick is just hard to manage sometimes. Especially this one, it's like an unofficial controller, so it's even worse. All right, jump, blue rupee. And this person's gonna talk to us, but we don't care. Okay, so in order to get into the Great Deku Tree, you have to have your Kokiri sword and you have to have a shield. So I'm going to purchase a shield here for 40 rupees, which I don't have yet. I thought it was 30. What a casual. I think I've answered a question recently on our AMA about what my favorite soundtrack was, and I said Chrono Trigger, but that was my political answer. That was my politically correct answer. My real answer is this soundtrack. Absolutely. Great Deku Tree, I'm back. That was not Link talking. He doesn't talk, except for he screams. Link, the time has come to test thy courage. I have been cursed. I need you to break the curse with your wisdom and courage. Dost thou? Yes, I have the courage. Okay, first dungeon. The first dungeon. You get put into the first dungeon quite early, now that I think about it. I guess that's true in a lot of Zelda games, but here we are, Great Deku Tree. I always loved how they showed the dungeon and how grand and massive it is with like a little cinematic before you hey, I think there's another trick here. I'm gonna try to do it. In this game, you put your equipables on the C buttons. If you pull up the if you pull up the Deku stick right there, Navi normally stops you right there and forces you to talk through some dialogue about climbing vines or something. But if you like that, like that's the thing I was trying to avoid. But if you pull out a Deku stick right before you get to it, she doesn't talk to you. And this is the item of the dungeon. What's it gonna be? Handy dandy slingshot. Now, this is a child-only item. Adult Link cannot use the slingshot. So I kind of like that about this game, in that it has some items designated for child Link and some for adult, and then some for both. So it's pretty cool. And then what we're gonna do here is use our first item. This game's great about introducing or giving you a new item and then telling you how to use it, right? I just tried to use motion, no lie to you, I just tried to tilt my controller with motion controls. Oh my god. That's so 2020 of me. So you saw, it teaches you like, hey, the only way out of the room is to shoot this ladder. Shoots and ladders. With the slingshot that you just got. Okay, that's it. We're gonna kill ourselves. I could have showed you the strat. If you, in midair, pull your sword and hit against the wall, you see how there's like recoil? If you do it high up enough, the recoil off the wall will land you up there on the platform. Where you need to be. Crouch, put that away. Recoil off. Boom. Nice. Okay, so there's a puzzle here. This door is locked, and you have to do this in the correct order. Which is... 23 is number 1. I've memorized that forever. And to this day, I know it, so I don't need to go find the clue. There's a clue earlier in the dungeon that like shows you, or like tells you 2, 3, 1, but not for the pros. Oh, where's the boss? What are we supposed to do? I always loved that. You don't just get thrown into the boss fight, it just puts you in the room and you hear it, and you have to like look at it. Because it's an eye. Use Deku Nuts to stun it, and then it's gonna go up. You can actually one-cycle this boss, but again, I don't want to get too weird here with like strats. Speedrun strats or anything like that. Knock it down with our trusty slingshot. I think he's like one shot away. Jump slash. And that's that. So that was Goma. Queen Goma. I hope you enjoyed this first play as much as I did. Probably not. Again, this is going to be a very special week for me. And just in time for the 5 years, right? We're getting close to our 5-year anniversary, and, of course, it would be this amazing game. So, look, if you haven't played this game before, please do. It's so worth it. It's the best Zelda game, and I think even if you don't love Zelda or you're not super familiar with Zelda, you'll still enjoy this game even today. I think it's aged like fine wine. It's so fun still, whether you're using a N64 controller or a GameCube controller, it's still playable. I recommend GameCube just because it feels a little more solid, but still, please play along with us and let us know what you think about this game. If there's ever a week to write in, it's this one, just to make me happy, just to humor me, please. So you can join Discord and leave commentary there, or email us at ngppodcast@gmail.com and let us know your thoughts. So thanks for joining me. Have a great one.